Hi everyone, today I'm going to share on how you can make your own body wash, natural body wash using soap paste. Okay, today we'll be making gentle and calming moisturizing body wash. Okay, so what you'll need is olive oil soap paste, alright, vetiver essential oil, lavender essential oil, a foam maker, castor oil, and also honey. Okay, this body wash is very suitable for skin that is drying and also sensitive because it has lavender to actually help soothe the irritation. At the same time, it has honey to actually help moisturize very dry skin. Okay, so make sure you will have, what you need is you will need a jar. Okay, it could be a plastic jar, it could be a glass jar. Just make sure that it's clean and it can withstand heat if you're using hot water. So if you're using cold water, then it's fine, you can actually use a plastic jar. But if you're using hot water, it's good that you use a glass one, or you can use a cup, a mug. Okay, so what you will need is you will need 50 grams of soap paste. Alright, this is olive oil soap paste, so it's actually formulated with 100% olive oil. Alright, so it doesn't really foam, it doesn't have any foam because it does not contain any SLS. Okay, so yeah, and you need a clean spoon. Okay, so when you just scoop it out, 50, okay, 50 grams. Alright, and then you pour in hot water. Now usually the measurement that I like is 50 grams of soap paste and 100 grams of hot water or cold water. If you use hot water, it will take about 4 to 5 hours to dilute everything. But if you're using cold water, you probably need to leave it overnight. Okay, so it has to be boiled clean water. Okay, so usually my measurement is 50 grams of soap paste to 100 grams of water. So once it melted, right, it will become like this. Okay, so this is 50 grams of soap paste to 100 grams of water. Now, if you don't like it too liquid, you want it to be slightly more thicker, then you put less water. Okay, you probably can go with 50 grams of soap paste and 50 grams of water. But then at the end when you melt it, right, it may have some residue left over. So you can actually scoop it out, or you can actually leave it to dilute further. Okay, so usually I prefer about 50 grams of soap paste to 100 grams of water. So you can, if you want it thicker, you can actually reduce it to about 70, 80. Alright, so you just pour in the hot water. Alright. Okay, then you just give it a good stir. Alright, so the soap paste will take about 4 to 5 hours to melt. So when you pour in hot water, it will become like that. You see, you can still see the paste. Alright, so it's okay, you just leave it overnight, then it will actually melt. Yeah, so I'm just gonna leave it aside. Alright, this is how you melt your soap paste. Okay, so once it melted, this one takes me about 5 hours. I melt in the morning and it's ready in the afternoon. Alright, so you see, it's all melted, there's no residue left over. Okay, all melted already, then you give it a good stir. Then you use a clean foam maker. Why I like to use a foam maker is because it will give you the bubbling effect, but at the same time it doesn't contain SLS. Okay, so if those who like bubbling, you know, when you need to look at some bubbles only feel that it's clean, then I'll suggest that you use a foam maker. Alright, so what you do is you just pour in your melted soap. You can fill it about half. Alright, then you add in your essential oil. So I'm going to use vetiver and lavender, so this is vetiver. You can put about 3 drops of vetiver. Alright, this foam maker is a 100 ml foam maker. Okay. Alright, then 3 drops of vetiver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I'm going to put 9 drops of lavender essential oil. You just give it a good stir. You see? Don't worry, this is actually the reaction of the essential oil and the soap. It's natural, okay? So then you put in a dollop of honey, just a dollop will do. Okay, just a dollop of honey. And a small squirt of castor oil. Small squirt of castor oil. Okay? And you just give it a good stir. And you can top it up with your liquid soap. Okay? Now, if you do not want it to be, you want the foam to be a bit more foamy, you can actually you do not need to add water. But if you don't want, if you want it to be a rich and thick one, then you just continue adding. Okay? If you want it to be not so thick, then you add water. If you like it to be a thicker kind of foam, then you continue adding your liquid soap. Okay? So just add on. Okay? And then you just cover it back. Okay? And just give it a good shake. And your liquid soap is ready to use. So how this foam maker works is, that's it. It creates foam. Yeah? Alright, thank you.